It is the 2nd of November 2020, marking 232 days of COVID-19 in Kenya. As of today, the total death toll has now reached 1,027 individuals, with the new infections cruising over 700 individuals. We now take you through the menace that lies beyond contracting the coronavirus. Political gatherings have been noted to fuel the surge in COVID-19 cases.
This has been the worst 1 week that we have faced in our COVID-19 history.
In this illustration, an infected individual innocently walks into a crowd in response to a gathering brought together by a politician. As often witnessed, majority of attendants do not have a face mask on, and as a result, more people could contract the virus.
We are doing contact tracing through all sorts of agencies, including the county governments themselves.
Upon completion of his agenda, the politician departs safely as well as citizens. Only this time, more could already have contracted the virus.
Wale ambao umeenda political rallies, alafu unashikwa na virusi huko, you know how badly that can go. You know how seriously that can go. You all know about the Korean situation. That in Korea, there was only one person who went to a church and infected everybody else, and that started the entire Korean experience, where many people died.
Of the new infections, 80% may unfortunately continue to widely infect society members unknowingly as they are asymptomatic. But even with only 20% exhibiting symptoms and perhaps requiring medical attention, they alone have filled to capacity multiple health facilities in the country.
I continue to urge the county governments to emulate what those who have invested in isolation beds, those who have invested in ICU beds, in HDU beds, to do so very quickly. Because it is very clear there will be no movement of patients from one county to another.
At a private hospital in Nairobi, securing an isolation bed will require one to pay approximately at least 300,000 Kenya shillings based on the assessment of the severity of the virus in the body.
Nairobi Hospital, Aga Khan Hospital, perhaps MP Shah as well. Those hospitals usually have very little capacity in terms of the bed capacity for infectious disease cases such as the ones that we have.
If one requires to be admitted at the high dependency unit in a private hospital in Nairobi, the price starts at 600,000 Kenya shillings upwards. As the Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe has often noted, one may not know the repercussions that come with contracting the COVID-19 virus until they are directly infected or affected. And if not in respect to the COVID-19 protocols, it is critical that we reflect on our chances of winning the fight against the coronavirus. Ben Kirera, K24, Nairobi.